please don't skip this video. If you are a learner, whether a university learner or a high school learner or a matriculant who is currently dealing with the exams at this point, don't skip this video. This video is gonna help you to get distinctions. This video is very effective. Take it from me. I'm an educator. I know what I'm talking about. This video is gonna do wonders in your studies. You will see abo A flying colors zizakanje, all because of this video. Hey guys, it's your girl Okudicula, Okudisa girl, and I am back with another lit vid. This vid is a very special video because it is an informative educational video. Remember the time of the year, it's exam time. It might look like it's late, but not entirely late because learners have already started writing last week, but there are still subjects that are still remaining, and this can also help on those subjects. If the person is not procrastinating, is just doing this as soon as the person sees this video, then the person will come back and tell me the feedback. Without wasting any of your time, let's get right into it. The first one and the most important one is the prayer. Remember, guys, we are not passing or doing great because of our intelligence, but because of the man above, the most important man on this planet. Uthixo, guys. I don't believe that we can do anything without inviting him in, so that whatever that you are studying or whatever that you'll be reading or doing, whatever that you're going to be doing, he is there with his presence. He is there to also guide you, mentor you, and also make sure that whatever that you have read, you can remember and you can be able to apply when it is needed. So definitely for me, the first one would be the prayer. And the second one will be planning. I believe that if you are planning your work, what you're gonna be doing today, what are you gonna be doing this week or this month is very, very important. How you're gonna go about your work, that will take you straight to making timetable, ne? Have your own personal timetable. There is a timetable from school, but you must also have your own timetable whereby you are planning everything accordingly. If you want to start with geography, you will just write, okay, on Monday I want to study geography, and on geography which topics I want to start with. It's very much important that you start with the easier topics, the ones that you understand, so that you don't lose interest, and then you go up and up, like the more complex one and complex one and complex one. That would also help you to understand what you are doing. Third one is to have time management. Managing your time very wisely is very, very, very effective strategy to pass, and to pass with A's and distinctions. Because if you know that, okay, when I wake up at this time, this is what I'm gonna do, and then after maybe I'm gonna do breakfast, I'm gonna clean, and then by 11 o'clock I should be done. And then at 11 o'clock I should be start making notes, or I should start preparing to study or something like that. Then in that way you will have an effective day, because your day, it has time management. You're not gonna be cleaning the whole day, or you're not gonna be like standing with the friends gossiping the whole day, or being on your phone busy doing nothing. If you do have time management, then you know exactly at what time you need to do what, at what time. Then you will work under pressure, and you will also be having emergency. The fourth one would definitely be previous question papers. Guys, do not take the previous question papers for granted. Do not take previous question papers lightly. Don't sleep on previous question papers. Guys, you can pass literally by only using previous question papers. Only. Take it from me. I'm an educator. I know what I'm talking about. Guys, previous question papers, they are giving you direction. They are giving you guide, like a guidance or a guide on what to study and not to study, guys. And they are also saving time, because you're not gonna waste a lot of time reading the whole textbook, reading information that is not even gonna be tested when it comes to an exam. Previous question papers, they make you see whether you are going to be able to answer the questions, because now you get to see how the questions are being asked. Then you get to see if you are able to understand and comprehend and be able to answer all those questions that are being asked to you. In that way, it is more quick and easy for you to pick up that, are you ready or are you not ready? Do you know what is needed or expected of you, or you don't know what is expected of you? Previous question paper, it makes your life more easier, because now you just go to the question, you read the question, you answer the question, you go back to your educator, you check if you are answering it correctly. If you are answering it correctly, then you are on the right track. If you are not answering it correctly, it is nice because your educator will now guide you on something that is already like having a structure, something that is already practical. You understand? So I strongly believe and strongly advise you to stay away from textbooks and just study through previous question papers. The textbook, it is only there for you to go and check if your answers, they correspond with the previous question paper, and it is for you to just get clarity on certain concepts. If you feel that, you know what, this concept I do not understand, let me go read it, get the background information about it, so that I can be able to use my own understanding and also the textbook understanding when I'm answering it. That is, then you can use the textbook. Either than that, use previous question papers. Do not use previous question papers that are older than 5 years. At least start using previous question papers from 2020, 2021, 2022, 3 and 4. Ne? And then you answer those different previous question papers. In that way, you are getting more ready and you are soldiering on for the next coming exam. Number 5, do take breaks in between. Remember, you cannot be clustering your brain with a lot of information without giving it time to process everything. You need to take some break, take a walk, drink some water, have an apple or fruit, just to make your brain to relax and start absorbing the information, so that it can circle. So the breaks are very important. You do not have to read under pressure. That's why I said have time management and planning. If you do have time management and planning, then you're not going to be working under pressure. You will do your things on time. So it won't be a problem for you to take breaks in between. Remember, your brain, it works more perfectly when you are giving it breaks in between. Number 6, have an old book or a stripler book where you will be just reflecting on, or where you will be just reminding yourself of concepts or whatever that you have read. Take that old book or the stripler, you just write there and check if you can still remember whatever that you have just studied. You do that each and every after you completed a topic. You take that book, you start writing, checking if you can remember like things. If you don't, then it means you go back to the textbook, you check, or you go back to the previous question paper and then you take the memo and then you compare how did you go wrong. I am teaching geography. For example, for me to remember, I need to be able to know the diagrams. Ne? So I would be just drawing diagrams without looking at them, and then label. And if I can label the diagrams, guys, it simply means that I also know the definition, because I cannot label something that I do not know its function or why it is there. So it's like I'm killing two birds with one stone. So it is very much important that you also write, because you cannot be saying you grasp the information like through your head and that's it. You're not even checking if you can be able to like give back the information. So it is very important that you are also having an old book or a scribbler book, ne? So that you can check your information if you are still on the right track or you are just reading. Have a vision board. Now, if you are having a vision board, you only gonna write the keywords of your topic. For example, if you are on the topic of population, you only gonna be writing, let's say, fertility rate, population growth, and then population explosion, and then life expectancy, and then death rate, birth rate, things like that, population pyramid. And then just by looking at the term, you must be in a position to be able to give the definition of that term. Or you just rather draw a graph, and then on that graph you just label number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that order, but you do not write what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just by looking at that diagram, you should be able to to fill in, okay, number 1 it's life expectancy, number 2, like things like that. You must be in a position whereby you just looking at it, and then things, they just come out, like they come like up and come up and come up, just by looking at that, ne? And also on your vision board, you must also have your goals, your short goals, medium goals, and also your long-term goals. You need to have goals for studying. Why are you studying? And what do you want to acquire at the end of you studying? And then you need to reflect after studying. Did I achieve my goal today? Did I get what I wanted to get? If you didn't get what you wanted to get, it means you need to put more work onto it, right? Number 8, peer learning. Guys, you can go wherever you want to go, but I would still say peer learning is the best. We learn through our peers. You can be in a position whereby you understand your peer more than your educator, because you are at the same level, same grade. No one is intimidating the other. You guys, you are just friends and you are blending. So you guys, you might be in a position whereby the other one understands a certain topic more than you do, and you understand the other topic more than the other person do. So the minute you guys having some study groups or pairing groups or something like that, that is another effective way of understanding and learning easier, because you are learning through playing as well, and you are at your comfort zone when you are learning. So definitely on that one, we can bet you can never go wrong when you are studying with your peer, because you are so much comfortable, relaxed, and you are not feeling any pressure because this person is just your friend. Number 9, learning through internet. It is very much important to watch our videos on YouTube. Just have a certain person where you are just listening or just watching his or her videos on YouTube. For example, for me in geography, I always watch our videos like Dave, because I find them very, very, very informative. And again, I know that he's one of the examiners. So it is very nice that I'm watching his video, because I know he is just teaching based on what he knows that they are examining according to. So you also have to know, or have to also choose or save a person that you know that, you know what, when I'm listening to this person, I am gaining so much knowledge from this person. So it is very important. Do not take that one lightly. Go to the internet, watch the videos, instead of you going to the internet watching maybe funny videos or just any other random videos. Just go and watch the educational videos, so that they can also assist you in terms of passing effectively your matric or your varsity. Number 10, have good time to study. What do I mean about have good time to study? Know your times of studying, effective times to study. You know, I always tell my learners that having good times to learn is very productive, because if you know that you get home, you have to do your house chores, you do all your house chores on time, and then go and sleep. When everyone else is up watching soapies uyale nale nale, noise level is up, nje akuna order. Wena hamba uyolala, go and sleep. And then people will go and sleep, angithi. And then you wake up around 10. Around 10, it's quiet, people are sleeping, there is no noise, or there is less noise for the cars outside, and everything else is circled by around that time, ne? Everything is circled around that time. And then that's when you are waking up, because you are a genius, you know how to do your maths, I need. And then after that, after waking up, just go to bath, have a bath, so that you're gonna be refreshed and have that fresh mind. And then drink water. Water is very, very important to clear your mind. And then after, you start studying. You are studying when there is absolutely silence. When there is silence, remember, your mind is gonna be quick to grasp everything when it's quiet. And then you study for a good 4 hours, meaning you're gonna study from 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. When it's 2 o'clock, go back to sleep. Why are you going back to sleep? You are going back to sleep so that your mind start processing everything, the information, and you are not clustering your mind with a lot of information. Be mindful and careful of clustering, giving your mind too much information that your mind cannot even grasp anymore, or cannot even handle anymore. And then your mind will start relaxing. And guess what? Before you wake up around 6 or 7, it will be a matter of whatever that you have been studying, it will be coming out. You will start be like, it will be like you are dreaming, and those concepts will be coming up till you wake up. And that's when you will know that you are studying smart. Guys, that one, it works. You cannot be studying in a place whereby you are also busy with phone, it's noisy, and the kids are fighting, the other one is taking the other one's bread, and then your mother is watching a Soul City or is watching Generations, and then your dad is busy on the call with his colleagues. Like, it's just a chaos in the house. You can never study in that chaotic environment. Best believe me, it will be very destructive for you, and you will end up doing absolutely nothing. You'll be ineffective, and you will just be discouraged to do anything else. So choose your times wisely to study. Lastly but not least, guys, ask. Guys, take your pride, shove it where the sun does not rise, and ask people who are relevant or who knows the subject. You can ask, guys, your educator. You can ask people who have completed their matrics with flying colors. You can ask people you know that this person knows the content or knows the subject. You can never say you are stupid or you do not know anything if you do not ask. Guys, asking is very crucial and very important, because if you are asking, it means you are willing to learn. There is no one who is perfect, and we will die learning. Each and every day we are learning. And it is the positive mindset of a person to know that, you know what, I need more knowledge. I must ask. So asking, guys, doesn't mean you are dumb, doesn't mean ukuthi awazinto in. It means that you want to have the relevant information. You need more knowledge. You are feeding your brain with more knowledge. So don't take that one for granted. It is very, very important, and it shows how much of an organized person you are. It shows that you know what you want. You are very content with yourself, and you are very confident, and you are at a level whereby you are admitting that you are learning. Hence, you are a learner. If you watch this video up until this far, God bless you, and it means the video was helpful. So please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel for more informative and educational videos. Otherwise, with God's love, never fail. Love you. See you on the next one. Bye.